Well.
Yeah. It's getting pretty intense.
Stuff's just starting to get real.
So my follicles aren't quite growing as fast as we need them to. They're going to be just a little bit small. So my doctor's come up with a bit of a plan.
Yeah?
So
We're having she's excited about having an extra injection.
2 extras.
Oh, yes, 2 extras before triggering tonight.
Yeah. And we're doing anything we can to like increase the blood flow. Some movement. I did yoga this morning.
I'm even going to the acupuncture with you today. So
yeah, we're both having acupuncture today to just try
and maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, because the only thing, there's really nothing you can do to make your follicles grow faster, but the only thing I can really think of is to stimulate the blood flow.
Yeah.
And to like visualize them catching up.
Yeah, I've been visualizing too. Like.
Every time breathing, just imagining them getting bigger like a balloon. Like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking this morning.
Yeah. But we do like priming to like extra meditative breathing to get more oxygen in the blood.
Yeah.
But probably in the end, the thing that'll do it is just more drugs.
Yeah.
So, shoot me up.
Okay, yeah. Here we go again.
This is outside my contract. I didn't agree to 2 extra injections.
This is outside.
Yeah.
Where are we going to go?
I'm going to stick up the top. Now, you can't always do this because obviously you've got to have your progesterone. This isn't something you just decide to do for yourself. You can't. It's got to be done.
We've had multiple calls, haven't we?
And yeah, the nurses and the doctors have been working on this because what we're doing is because John's having his microtest in the morning, they have to retrieve the sperm first and then the eggs. So my egg retrieval is a lot later than it usually is. It's actually going to be at 1:30 in the afternoon. Which means
Which
that...
gives you a few more hours as well.
Well, yeah, my trigger's not till 11:30 p.m. tonight,
Okay.
when it's normally about 5. So there's an extra sort of 6 hours in there, which is why we can have... So it's midday now. I'm having extra follicle stimulating hormone now. It's almost like adding an extra day of meds. But it's only because my surgery is so late, and only because my bloods show that my progesterone and everything is at a level where I can do it. This is not just something that you can just add an extra injection.
And it's like aligning 2 people's cycles is just ridiculous. Like having my procedure and then trying to align your procedure.
Because we have an external doctor doing your procedure, and we made a conscious choice that we wanted him to do it, and he doesn't work with IVF.
No, being a urologist as well.
He's not a fertility doctor,
but he's the best for the actual microtesting procedure.
And we've still got 41 eggs in the freezer, so we're not going in blind just trying to get whatever we've still got that backup. It's not even our backup, that's our main plan.
I know for me, we've had some good outcomes the last part. I didn't really expect much coming in because we were playing around with Laura's cycle and changing things up a bit, and
I kind of hoped that it would be the same because we've had such consistent...
Well, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm hoping it's...
I still actually believe they're going to come good. I've seen scans. And here's the thing as well. Until the eggs are out of you, I think, the mind is very powerful. So you have to kind of believe it until they're out of you anyway. So it's kind of hard. You've got nurses and doctors telling you it's not going to work. Like a nurse the other day actually said to me, you'll only get 1 or 2 eggs. And I'm like, you don't know that.
That is definitely not a nurse's job to do that, by the way.
Predict it. In a way, I appreciate it because it gives me a realistic expectation so I can manage my emotions on the day. But then I need to put that aside and focus on what I do want rather than what I don't want.
That's exactly right.
Focus on the fact that because what I'm feeling and thinking in my body right now is impacting what my body does, and I need my body to keep growing these follicles. So.
And it's tough, ladies, because you're fighting against the hormones, you're fighting against your own thoughts as well as other thoughts, and then you do get some information that really shouldn't be.
Yeah, but then by the same token, they have to tell you.
They don't, but anyway.
So it's challenging.
And you're the only one that knows your body.
Yeah.
As well as you do. So I think you've still got to paint the picture. I guess your ideal outcome, and Yeah, it's managing your expectations, but no, you don't know until you know. I know that sounds really.
And while the eggs or the baby or the sperm is still inside you, you have to be a.
And that's the time you have control over.
Well,
what
you don't have
do.
any control, but your subconscious, that your subconscious makes your heart beat, makes your blood flow.
Yeah. So, but I mean, when the eggs are inside you or the sperm's inside you, it's important to take control or monitor your emotions and attempt to.
And that whole thing
to spend more time on the bright side and not too much time in the other. But it's going to be a move in and out. It's ebbs and flows.
It's so challenging because it's the doctor's job to try and predict what is going to happen, but it's your job to do everything you can to make the best possible outcome until such time as you get your answer, and then you can feel whatever you feel. But before, don't count your eggs until they hatch. Right?
I saw what you did there.
We should make a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been really trying to hold on to that today, regardless of what the nurses and doctors are telling us. I mean, it's good that we brought this to their attention because they came up with a plan.
Yeah.
And we're executing that plan. And we've also added to our plan, we've added, different exercises and breathing and acupuncture and yoga and all that stuff.
You've even got some movement going this morning, even though you I'm certain you didn't want to.
No.
But took yourself
I'm trying
off
to get the blood flow going.
Yeah.
Don't want to
stretching it out and.
Yeah. I did a lot of kind of pelvic stuff with yoga. Anyway.
Yeah, no one's going to do it for us. We've got to.
And I think it's that thing of even if it doesn't work, the knowledge that you did all you could, that's going to feel better than feeling like you gave up 10 metres before the finish line.
For you fellas, we're going to leave everything out on the field. On the pitch.
Anyway, let's just have this injection.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm glad that we took the pressure off ourselves though by having eggs in the freezer. I can't understand anyone who goes into a microtesi without frozen eggs, because you just can't predict what's going to happen with the woman's body.
Yeah, I've spoken to guys who have got none. I've spoken to guys who have got 5. I've spoken to guys who have got
you mean
30.
eggs or you mean
no
sperm?
sperm?
Right.
But then imagine if we had have just done one lot of eggs, and back when we were getting 3 eggs, and then we did my procedure. And we end up with 100 sperm, which they throw out 97 of them, and just as an example.
Them, but they don't freeze very well.
But they don't freeze very well. So, and my sperm not the best anyway, so they get thrown out.
And that was it.
And if they freeze them, then half of them will be lost in the freeze, half of them will be lost in the thaw, half of them will be lost in the attrition rate between the eggs. It's just
even mentally, it just feels better to go into this surgery knowing we've got 40 eggs in the freezer, because this isn't going perfectly.
It's made this decision a little easier because either way, we've been playing a bit of God here with Laura's cycle, and that if it doesn't turn out
we could go
like it has, we've still got 40 something,
which is more than we had last time and double what they recommend we have. So I just think for us, you got to take finances and emotional strain and all that, but
there's loads to consider.
It's been horrible doing 15 cycles, like honestly.
Hard to watch, guys. Hard to be a partner. Yeah, it's very hard to be a
But I'm still glad we did it. I'd be more beside myself if we hadn't done all those egg banking cycles.
I still remember the day when you got the bit between the teeth and you went, right, here's your date. This is what I'm doing.
I didn't expect a second microtubule.
I don't think anyone did. I know I didn't. I didn't expect it, and now I've got to pay for a second one. What the heck?
And I pay with my body.
Yeah. We're both locked down and we're ready for action.
And I'm just going to try and grow these follicles. So I have to go have some follicle growth.
She's actually going to grow the follicles. She's doing it. She's not trying.
It's like trying to grow your hair. You're like, grow!
She's doing it. She's actually doing it. There's no trying there.
Well, hopefully those meds will just give it a little bit of a push.
You'll just put some avgas in.
Yeah.
Hit the throttle. I was even a bit of intention this morning. Although, guys, I put my hands in the wrong place. But anyway.
Yeah, he was intending for my intestines to grow.
Yeah, I was thinking about growing, and where my hands were was in the intestines. So she's either going to end up with a big poo or big follicles. I'm not sure.
If you go a little bit high, you could get bigger boobs.
Yeah.
Right now, we have 2 more days where we can influence this, and once the influence is gone, then we let it go. But for now, we do what we can. Trigger tonight.
And that's us. You'll be able to get up and do that, yeah.
I'll probably be asleep. I'll have to do it when I'm asleep.
Yeah, I'll be up still probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Your head looks really giant.
That's it. Very far away.
Just thought we should capture this moment because it's freaking middle of the night. I've been sleeping, but like so many other couples, we have to get up to do a trigger shot.
Yeah, we've been very lucky actually in the lead up to this. This is our first trigger that's
been at midnight.
Middle of the night. We've sort of been quite, because you've normally been first out of the rank.
Yeah.
Bit different this time. Middle of the day.
Yeah.
They don't mind leaving you overcook. Cook a little longer.
And this one we set double alarms for because...
Yeah, my alarm's about to go off. Can't tell she was asleep, can you?
I was asleep. Thanks for mixing up the meds. You did 10,000?
20,000.
You don't even have that much in the fridge.
No, we don't.
But you didn't accidentally grab the 1,500?
65,000.
The two?
Yeah, if you spit it out.
The 2 5,000.
Yeah.
2 powders, 1 liquid. It's
Done.
almost like we've done this 15
I've done
times
this
before.
There goes my alarm.
Alright, that means it's time to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not cold. Oh, it's not cold. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah?
Whew.
See, that was a good one. See, I've done this before.
Tugging.
You're tugging.
Ow. Oh.
I put 2.
Stop.
Stop.
A lot of liquid to go in.
There it is.
Okay, go again.
Background music.
Oh, stop. Oof. There you go again. Oof. Stop. It's not. Oof. Oof.
The last drive.
Oh. Phew. Ow.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, just hold it there for a second.
That's it. That's it.
I think maybe there's no fat over there. I've gone quite wide.
What are we talking about?
I was asleep. Ow.
Can I take it now?
Is it going to stain?
Is it going to stain?
I need to keep all of it in.
Here you go.
Oh, no. Lick it. Thank you.
It's happening. Go back to sleep now.
Turn your alarm off. Put the ice back away.
Go back to sleep.
Thank you. Turn the light off.
Then one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours.